Hey Harmonizers, welcome to day 4 at the Horse World Expo in Pennsylvania. It's the final day. Little Evelyn's running down the strip there in the Coliseum area, and Rita is playing with baby Melina. It's a day of demos, and the evening performances are over. We've all survived, and Evelyn made a new little friend that they got together for a little play date for lunch, which was super cute. We pulled out the mat and let them have a little fun together over the little lunchtime. And the highlight for day 4 was that Elon got to do the variety show performance called equitainment. And I decided to take Elon out just for the experience to get in front of the crowd because Alicia had already done a lot of work. She'd already done a lot of different demos and done the evening performances. So I figured she deserved some time off, and why not expose Elon during this opportunity to get him out. And as you can see on Sunday, it's definitely a quieter day. The crowd is definitely not as full, so I thought, well, it's a great opportunity to get him out and get him exposed to different things. So really it was just about giving Elon a positive experience here. So we get set up with our obstacles there. It was a busy day with the booth, and Joe wasn't feeling very well, so it added a little bit of extra layer of challenge there with everybody getting all the different pieces done. So Jen's hauling the pedestal out there, and you can see Elon was a little bit nervous as he came in because he did do a nervous poop when he came in. And then the demo is essentially the same song as what I was doing with Alicia, and I just brought out some different obstacles. I've got some pool noodles out, I've got the tarp there, and I thought I'll just, kind of ride him around and do a few different things and see how he feels and try to show off his best qualities. So we do a little bit on the tarp there, which he finds pretty easy. And I thought, we'll just kind of go through some of his basic moves, and really the goal is just to help him feel really confident in front of the crowd because he can be pretty nervous. And we saw how he did in the trail challenge where he got nervous with the barrel pattern with the canter. So I thought it'd be nice if he could do some cantering in front of everybody. Here's our noodles here. So I walk him over the noodles, which he's really good at, really confident at. Here lining him up to do a little side pass on the noodles, which he was being a little bit funny with how he did that there. And then we're going off and adding some energy, and already he's doing way better than what he was doing at the trail challenge. He felt better already with the trotting, still a bit nervous and a little bit up, but definitely feeling more confident than how he was for the trail challenge, which is what it was all about, was trying to build up his confidence to get him even better with how he was feeling. Here coming up to our little pedestal, which he's really good at. It's almost kind of like a reassuring obstacle for him because we do pedestals and bridges so often. He's just so good at going up onto those. Helps him to feel more relaxed. We feel pretty good, so we head off into a little bit of a canter there. A little bit bracy, like you can see kind of the canter, trot canter, the steering. And then I thought, well, let's try a couple little flying lead changes because he was feeling pretty decent. He does a tiny little cross canter there on the one, and then here from a right to a left, he does that cleanly there. So that was much better. And that's also a good gauge of how much more relaxed he's doing, because if he's not relaxed and he struggles with doing the flying lead changes, basically anything that's a little bit challenging, as soon as they become a little bit more tense, it's a lot harder for them to accomplish those things. So being able to show the flying lead changes really helps to show that he's starting to get more relaxed in front of that crowd. Definitely still work to do for sure. Still a little bit tense, steering not as good as when he's super relaxed and calm. I decided to come back over to the noodles and do a little side pass again there over the noodles, which he does really nicely that time. He does better with it that time. Coming back over to our tarp, which is now all fluffed up a little bit, so it looks a little bit more scary than what it did before. My little backflip off of Elon, which he's standing really, really nicely for. And then I thought, well, let's try a little bit of liberty. And when we do this variety show, show the doors at the end of the arena are left open. There are these big, ginormous doors that are completely open, and they do that just because like the acts are all very quickly, and so there wouldn't be a lot of time to keep opening and shutting the doors, just easier to leave them open. So doing Liberty in this open space with literal open doors is kind of a bigger deal, like a bigger challenge, because he does have the opportunity to leave and go quite far. He could run all the way back to the stalls if he really wanted to. And I thought, let's give it a try though. We go to do our little lay down and sit, and you can see he struggles a little bit with going down. He's not entirely sure if he wants to go down, but he manages to go down, and he goes right up into his little sit there. He knows that we usually go into our little sit, so he's really good at doing that, and it's so nice that he felt comfortable with going into that sit. And then he's so hilarious here. I ask him to get up, and he's like, okay, in my own time, I'll go up there. So that was really cute, and just a really nice way to kind of finish, I think, and to show that he could do his sit and stay there here up onto the pedestal, which he does pretty nicely too, getting up with all fours, going onto the pedestal, nice and relaxed. And then I decided to take him away from the gate, and I do have a little catch rope, a little Liberty catch rope on him, just as a little safety blanket, just because those big gates are open. So I thought, well, let's play that safe. And I thought, well, let's try to ask for a little sideways over our noodles, which he does pretty nicely there. Steps in front with his one hind foot there, but he's really nice and calm with that. He understands what he's supposed to do there, and does that pretty successfully. So that's pretty awesome. And then a little trot here. He did really, really well, and then that was the end of our song. So I feel like that was a really awesome opportunity for Elon to get in front of a crowd. It was a nice, big, inviting ring, and just a really nice way for him to finish up at the expo. At the end of the day, Evelyn got to use her brand new helmet. She got a new IRH helmet, which will have room to kind of grow into. She can still use her other little toddler helmet for a little while too, but she got a brand new purple helmet, which she's super excited about, having a purple helmet, and took Elon for a little bit of a ride. And on our way home, we got blessed with this beautiful freezing rain weather on our way home, which was not so fun. Drove a little bit slower and arrived home to wonderful snow, like it literally is a winter wonderland. And kind of funny because there was no snow even just a couple hours south of us. And my little kiddos at home after being away for so long. I hope you guys enjoyed following us on this Horse World Expo journey back from Florida. Thanks for watching, guys.